Good morning, YouTube. PPS back. It is YouTube play of the daytime. Two spots for tonight's MLB plays. A lot of these are during the day again. They did a lot of switching up. Just looking at the slate, 6 games in the afternoon, and then obviously a few at night. But doesn't matter. We've been cashing either way. Back yesterday with another sweep as well. We had Chris Sale, 6 strikeouts, plus Spencer Strider, 7 Ks. Minus 112. That one cashed in pretty easily. And then along with Kevin Gausman to record a win in the Blue Jays, 1-6-3 there. Gausman was electric. Splitter was fantastic, went through 6 innings, and he was phenomenal. So with that comes a 7-3 record, 3.83 units. We have swept 3 slates, which is awesome. Obviously 3 of our 5 days, I believe, or 6 days, one of the two. But yeah, we're rolling, and I'm really excited to get after it again today. So if you could hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And it is time. It is time. Let's get after it. First off, I'm going to do one of my parlays that I like. Zach Wheeler, 6 Ks to go along with Carlos Correa. I know Carlos Correa hasn't been great to us, right? He's screwed us over a few times, but he's in a spot he's got to show out, right? He's against his old team here. He's at home. It's in Minnesota, right? So they get a matchup against the Astros. Jose Urquidy on the bump. Jose Urquidy is not a guy who walks too many guys. 38 walks in 100 and almost 65 innings last year. So should be in the zone. Much better versus lefties because of that changeup. And we have Correa out here, obviously, from the right side. He's got a hit in every single game, but 2 so far this year. And unfortunately for him, a couple of those games have been against Sandy Alcantara and Jesus Luzardo, who's been absolutely wipeout lately. Shout out Jesus Luzardo, who's on like 75% of my best ball teams. He's doing fantastic, continuing to shove there. So really like Carlos Correa today. Going to have to put the ball in play against Urquidy, and from the right side, but Wheel at home, it's pretty well documented over a couple years here, but just off of last year, 1.85 ERA, 78 innings pitched, 84 Ks, a 188 batting average against in his home starts last year. I really, really, really like Zach Wheeler today against the Reds. The Reds obviously have been very good, but all of their games have been at home. And as you guys know, I talk about this all the time. That place is an absolute trampoline for home runs here. So I think that obviously Wheeler gets the job done. I think that he's going to obviously find a way to come through against this Reds team away from Great American Ballpark. So sign me up, Zach Wheeler, to get 6 Ks with Carlos Correa. So play number 1. Play number 2. I'm going to the Giants. I'm going to them after their huge win last night, 16-6 last night against the White Sox. Looked fantastic against Lance Lynn. They get another big pitcher matchup here in Brad Keller, and obviously Alex Cobb on the bump for them. Alex Cobb has been fantastic at home ever since he got to San Francisco. With a 5.2 ERA on the road, a 2.68 ERA at home last year. So obviously very, very big splits. He's very good against, or he's average, I'll say average against both sides of the plate. But really like the split here. I really like him being a fly ball pitcher in this spot in San Francisco. Obviously, it's really tough to hit home runs there. And the Giants bats turned it around, and they're facing Brad Keller, the exact opposite for Brad Keller, right? Brad Keller, 5.69 ERA on the road last year, 284 batting average against, 295 to righties, right? He struggles against both sides of play, a lot of power to lefties, a lot of contact, and a lot of hits to righties. So really like the Giants to get a hold of Brad Keller today. And I think Alex Cobb in this matchup in their home opener, I think that no matter what, they're going to start out hot in that home opener. You're going to have your full ceremonies and all the stuff like that. But really think the Giants come through today. at least early in this game, obviously with the advantage on the bump initially, and obviously a team that is going to be coming from Chicago to San Francisco for a home game. Obviously, the Royals are traveling from Kansas City to San Francisco, so there's a little bit of a further drive out there, obviously, to get out there. So that was good. And obviously, they're going to have a pretty fun game. Obviously, everybody doing their opening ceremony stuff for San Francisco. But I was happy to see the Giants finally pick up the speed, right? Finally pick up those bats. So really like this spot for the Giants. Giants first 5, minus half a run on the run line. And Zach Wheeler 6Ks, Carlos Correa hit at minus 120. So best of luck, everybody. Unsure if I will have a video out for you guys in the morning. I probably will tomorrow. It's going to be a busy day. I will be heading on the road here in about an hour or so. We have another doubleheader. So that's why I'm doing this video at like 6 this morning, 6:45 this morning. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Best of luck to all of you guys today. And let's cash another slate.